Hi all, I'm Cha, a Scorpio writer with too many ideas and not enough caffeine in her system.
Hi all, I'm Kyle, a Libra who's obsessed with chicken nuggets and dancing like no one's watching.
And welcome to
AIESEC
AIESEC Leads. For today's show, we'll be asking some of our dear AIESECers about their experiences.
Because we want to know, what's your story?
I am Geremee, team member for Local Talent Operations.
I'm Clara. I'm the Organizing Committee Vice President of Organizational Development for the Youth.
I'm Betti. I'm the Director for Internal Controls.
I'm Cha, current Local Committee Vice President for Talent Management in AIESEC and University of the Philippines, Diliman.
And this is
my AIESEC story.
When and why did you apply for AIESEC?
So I applied in AIESEC in UP in 2020 first semester. So I applied in AIESEC simply because I want to find an organization that I can call home, where I can fully grow and know that my potential and principles in life are aligned.
I applied for AIESEC for semester of academic year 2020 to 2021, and I applied because I wanted to see my further potential in terms of leadership and to meet new people as well in UP Diliman since I was a freshman.
I applied for AIESEC year 2020. I was at batch ACES as well because I wanted to grow, and I think AIESEC will provide a great avenue for me to improve and to be with people also like me.
I applied for AIESEC in the year of 2018. Shout out to the Legends batch during my first semester as a freshie. And I applied because I really just wanted to continue my leadership journey since I came as being a leader from high school. And I thought that AIESEC would be the great platform where I can really continue honing my skills there. And also, plus points is getting to connect with other cultures because that was also something that AIESEC could provide for me.
What was the AIESEC app process like when you were an applicant? What did you like about it?
First, it's very overwhelming because it's online and I know it's AIESEC. But at first, it's really intriguing for me because I don't know how it will work because it's my first time to apply for an organization. But I really like and actually admire how the team managed to handle the application process, especially for the activities and the projects that they have aligned for the applicants. What I most like about the application process is how communication between the applicants and members were done through the sync sheet because it allows us to still communicate and know their AIESEC stories and why we continue in applying for AIESEC.
Considering that the app process was online, there was a lot of social media like interaction because it was really the only way it could interact with each other. So it really was a lot of talking online, hanging on Discord. Overall, the process, learning about it, all the phases, I was kind of overwhelmed about it, and I was like, oh no, should I see this through or is this too difficult? But you always remember that good things come when you work hard for it. So I was like, okay, let's just see this through. And it may become a good thing for me in the future, and I really do think that it was a good decision.
What I liked about the app process was the living libraries, the stick sheet, and the project presentation because it really pushed me out of my comfort zone to do all the things required. It allowed me to meet people. That was really my goal from the start.
It was just a really nice experience, really being involved in like what the org was doing and seeing also myself in the future with how I would be really just being part of the org and being part of this like really great place to like grow and thrive as a leader.
What was your relationship like as an app towards the other members?
In terms of my relationship with as an app, it's actually weird at first. It's fun because I am actually older than my guardians. But overall, the whole process made me feel like there are my kuyas and ates and my tames, like my family. Because I never felt like I'm being left out. For example, with my guardians, they are really there. Every question, especially, I shout out to Hans. He's my favorite guardian, and he really made me feel like even outside AIESEC related issues, he was there to guide us. So my relationship is really, despite being in an online setup, it's allowed me to grasp what is AIESEC really and how I can grow into this culture.
As an applicant, I always felt like I was comfortable with the members because they were always so accommodating and always so willing to help at any time. There's always someone to go to if you needed help as an applicant. It was just a very nice experience because I didn't feel like I was alone. I didn't feel like I was like left behind or like left in the dark. Or if I was, I could always just ask and they could always provide an answer. So it was very nice. It was very pleasant.
Actually, at first, I was really formal with communicating to the members, especially to the rec, because I didn't know how to approach them because it was my first time talking to people that I really didn't know. Plus, the setup is online. But then, as I course through the application process, parang the communication is through. They are really like easy to talk to, and I think the members are someone you can learn from. When I was talking to them, there's something you will pick up from them.
Not gonna lie, at first, in like the start of the app process, I was pretty like scared because these were people that were really strangers to me. I would be entering like a tambayan. That's like a very comfortable space to a lot of people already, because like you'd already just see people lounging in the chairs, just chilling in the couches, sleeping on the tables. Really entering that was really foreign, but it's really thank you to the members and the different opportunities such as like AIESEC Stories and having a mentor-mentee family, wherein I really got to see, oh wow, these are people that I can also connect with, people I can learn from, and really get to know and really create those good lifelong connections in the future.
Who were you when you first applied to AIESEC?
I guess before I apply for AIESEC, I comfortably know myself, my strengths and weaknesses. But for AIESEC, I am a 9 out of 10 person, and the one missing is AIESEC.
When I first applied to AIESEC, I was a freshman, so you like go into college with all like the sense of, oh, I'm gonna do so well. I had to prove something to myself that I can do really well in college and I am capable of a lot of things in this new environment. So I thought applying to AIESEC would be perfect for that, to learn more about myself and to further my potential as a person, as a leader, friend, and everything under the sun.
I was a scared, lost, and intimidated girl when I first applied in AIESEC because I think having the notion of not having an org in your second year in college, it's something that gives you the notion that you don't belong. So coming into AIESEC, I was really overwhelmed because I'm thinking that I'm not enough for this org. Maybe I don't fit in this org.
Entering as an applicant, I was definitely the shy type. I was really kind of scared of initiating conversations and really like imagine sitting down right next to a member trying to start something and hopefully get their say. But then I think I was also trying to build on my curiosity. I was wondering how much more can I develop my leadership potential given my experience in the past.
Who are you now?
I am a better person. I'm in a great position now because I am like in a way hungry for learning. Like I know that I still have this opportunity and I still have this room for improvement, and I think that's a good thing.
I consider myself to be much more comfortable with myself and my potential. I have learned I am capable of more than I think, but I still have a long way to go.
I want to say this with full conviction. I am now an AIESECer who is welcomed in a space that your opinions matter. You get to be comfortable with the people around you when you share, when you pitch, and when you learn. I am also now comfortable to make mistakes because an AIESECer makes mistakes but learn from them.
Now I can definitely see that I'm a more confident and competent leader and also a confident and competent individual. I never thought that I'd be able to really come out of my shell, be more brave in doing the things that I always wanted to pursue. Just really create those like good connections with people and really creating the impact that I want to see in the org and then the different opportunities we set within the org and beyond it. Just a really reassuring thing that I have really invested my time and my energy into an org like this where I can really grow into the person that I want to be.
Question is, are you happy with who you've become through AIESEC?
I am definitely happy with whom I've become right now, and it's not just because I gained new connections, I learned new skills, I was more exposed to more professional work, but because the inner feeling that you gain from fulfilling those things. For me, sometimes it's the little things that make something worth it, and that's what AIESEC does for me.
There was always someone there to help me and tell me like really good advice that I could like carry on in the future, carry on in my AIESEC work, and that's just really amazing. I feel really welcome in this org, and I really feel like I can develop more with the help of my peers and with the help of myself, of course, with the drive to always just become better and excellent in all the work I do.
So yes, I'm very happy because I never saw myself like this in my point of life because I always expected to be like this at 22 or 23. But then here I am now, doing things that I never imagined, doing or participating to things that wasn't my routine before. And I've become a part of a social circle that is very supportive, very open, and very informative. So yes, I'm super happy to be me at this point in my life.
So I am incredibly happy, and I'm also extremely grateful that I've become the person, the leader that I am right now because of AIESEC and UPD. I'm just like really grateful that previous Freshie Cat really took the chance and just really took the first step in becoming like a brave applicant, going through the process and really continuing through all the challenges of freshie year and all of the things that could have really hindered me from continuing from the app process.
What is your definition of an AIESECer?
For me, the one word that I can describe being an AIESECer is an enabler, because I think being an AIESECer enables a lot of things. It inspires people. It makes ways for youth, especially those who have leadership potential, to flourish and to explore. And I think being an AIESECer is not just doing simple deliverables, fulfilling the work assigned to them. It's more on varying from the little things that it can do to the global scale things that it can accomplish. So basically, it varies in a very wide spectrum. But the bottom line is, for me, being an AIESECer enables a lot of positive things that can instigate positive things and changes in the world.
An AIESECer just is always willing to grow from any situation, any form of adversity that they face. And I think that's something that's a really good trait in every leader.
Personally, I define being an AIESECer as a contributor for the betterment of things in general, because in the project they engage in, it's really aimed to contribute efforts for the betterment of things and to help people. I also think that being an AIESECer is empowering. So I define AIESEC as a contributor, as empowering and fulfilling.
An AIESECer is somebody who has a strong sense of why. So why they are here in the org, why they joined the org in the first place, why they continue to do the things that we do as organization members and as youth leaders. So it is a person who is willing and really open to getting through all of these opportunities, seeing how much they can grow and seeing how much more they're willing to take their leadership potential to wherever they're gonna go.
Thank you to our dear AIESECers for sharing their stories, and to you, our dear viewers, for taking the time to listen. We appreciate all your support, and we'd also love to hear your thoughts about this episode.
Let us know in the comments below, and feel free to share your own AIESEC story as well. Thank you for joining us here on What's Your Story, and see you in the next episode of AIESEC Leads.
Show that you are #one with AIESEC by tagging us at aisecphl.upd and using the hashtags for a chance to get featured on our page. Together, let's embody what AIESEC stands for by #leading with youth. Thank you, everyone. Bye.